Hello everyone.
Hi, welcome back to our videos. I'm Kayla, this is Maria, and in case you haven't been following along, this series is where we talk about whatever we're reading in our English class, and then I do Maria's makeup based off of what we're reading.
Yeah, so in today's episode we will be talking about social class, and we are reading Pride and Prejudice, so we will also be doing a makeup look based on that time era.
Yep. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, why is it like that, is we're going to start to cover up Maria's eyebrows because they like to get rid of their real ones and just draw on really thick black, not thick, black thin lines basically. So that's gonna be cute. So they wouldn't use foundation or concealer to cover it up, they would just shave them off. But we're not gonna do that to her today because that's very mean. And that is basically the first step. Get my sponge and put over that. So her eyebrows are, you can definitely still see her eyebrows because again, we are not shaving them off of her. That would be absolutely terrible.
So while she's applying my makeup, I just wanted to discuss social class in Pride and Prejudice. We read about one of the characters that's named Elizabeth, which is Miss Bennet's daughter, and we learned that Miss Bennet wanted her daughters to be married as soon as possible, and one of the reasons why that is because the women depended a lot on the men financially and just in general in order to survive. So they needed someone who was financially well off, and in this case it was Mr. Bingley who came along, and they realized that he had a lot of money, so that's why Miss Bennet wanted her daughters to marry, at least one of her daughters to marry him.
Yeah, women had basically no existence, no reason for existing other than to get married and have children, which was fun. So I'm just drawing in her eyebrows. I am taking this Urban Decay brow blade thing, the double-sided one, putting the marker side onto this brush and just drawing lines, and that is it. So also during this time period, this is the Georgian era, a lot of makeup was not really makeup based. They got more into skincare type things, and they especially loved rose water. So we're going to do her face using the rose water toner and just cleanse the face, make her glowy and cute. So take that and just go around the entire rest of the face before doing anything else.
I think during this time too, they used a lot of natural products.
Yeah, they started realizing that putting, right, isn't it nice? That putting lead on their skin was probably not great. So the next thing they would do is they're very into blush, just having nice rosy cheeks. So we are going to take, this table is squeaking. That's cute. Anyway, we're gonna take just this blush, Kylie, cute, on this big brush and blush up her face. Just all over the place. Make her look very red. Well, not red, more pink. So just all over the cheeks.
I think this, like applying this much blush was done as like an exaggeration or as to stand out for the men to look at them, because they're in the book it talks about how they would go to balls and all these types of dances. So I guess this would make them stand out and look more attractive for the men.
And more dewiness, the rose water spray. So close your eyes. Just like they didn't have these things, but they are rose water, so they count. And another reason I believe that they liked blush and stuff so much is they like to just look as young as possible. So I feel like this gives just like the youthful, like the pink-faced baby kind of look. So they would do that. Then they would, we're not gonna do this yet. Just take any kind of like thick, like black pigment that they could get and outline the eyes and lashes. So they started doing their eyelashes again. Thank God, because that was weird when they stopped doing that. So we're gonna take just a regular black eyeliner and go over her eyeliner. And it's not gonna look perfect because they did not do that. They honestly didn't take like hours to do their makeup like we do now. Or at least some of us do now, like I do most days. This is just a very quick thing because it is seemed to be like vain almost, like unattractive to put that insane amount of effort into your appearance. They literally just smudge black eyeliner, well, black pigment. They would usually just use the same thing. Like I would be using like eyeliner for her lashes, but again, we're not gonna do that to her today because that's a little mean. So we're gonna take just regular mascara and coat the lashes just enough so that they show.
So it's supposed to look like you have makeup on, but not too much. Like it's supposed to be natural.
If you put way too much makeup on, then they would think that you were much lower class, bringing us back to that issue of class, and also that you were a prostitute. So lastly, they would just take some sort of like rose pigment and coat the lips with that just to give some sort of color. So I'm gonna just take this regular red lipstick. I'm not entirely sure which lipstick this is, but I'm taking it on a brush for hygiene and coating Maria's lips lightly with the red pigment to again just give her some sort of color, but not too bright, so she does not look like a whore. Well, like back in those days. I don't care what color she wears now.
And I think the men would notice, like for example, Mr. Darcy, he was upper class and he would pay attention to your physical appearance.
Yep, like in that time where he would not dance because he did not think that the girl he was talking to was pretty enough. And just touching up the blush again. And there we go. Very cute, youthful Pride and Prejudice era makeup. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you get notified every time we post a new video so you can see me doing questionable things to Maria's face.
Thank you, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.